Okay, so like let me tell you about my first
Oh,
experience,
here we
okay?
go.
This is the first, okay?
Okay.
So like firstly, backstory, I grew up with boys, okay? Like most of my cousins are guys. I have a brother. Like I just and I like generally hang out with guys. Like I'm a little tomboy, like growing up a little bit. Anyways, not that I didn't have friends that were girls, but like I was just like I would hang out with guys more because it's less drama. Okay, we'll just get into that next time. But so I would like get in fights with my cousins and like especially my brother. So like I didn't mind fighting like guys. And so like when I went to the club, is it called the club? It's called the club, right?
I don't know, gym,
Okay,
club.
gym.
I don't know.
So like when I get in there, I'm like, oh great, like there's all types of ages here. There's all girls and guys here. And then in the class, I didn't even have a gi, which is what you wear, like it's like a white robe type thing. I didn't have any of that, so they gave it to me to like rent out for like my first class. And so I had to just roll with other people, and roll and grapple is like what you do. So like I don't know how to explain roll or grapple, but you like do the moves. This sounds so wrong though, like not having context. Like you kind of look up jujitsu first, get an idea, then come back.
You
And
just
like, so
like
I
a
had to,
wrestle
yeah,
on
I
the
had to
ground
wrestle
and try to
with,
submit the other person.
yes. So we had like a round of trying to wrestle and like do some exercises with all and anyone. Like it doesn't matter if they were old. Like there was a kid in my class and he was more advanced, so like he like you just had to do your best to submit them. And it was a kind of like a beginner like introductory to jiu-jitsu, because that's normally not what your first class would be like. And they said that in the beginning, like normally we wouldn't be doing submissions and things like that. And submission is where you would like choke someone out or like put them in a triangle, like with your legs or whatever. Anyways, so I was just like, I'm just gonna have to go with this. Like everyone's doing it, everyone's so professional. No one's like being like, I'm with the guy, or like, oh, I don't want this girl, like whatever. So I just do it. And then the first time, this girl is like rough too. Like she was going all out. First time she submitted me, she put me in a choke. I was like, oh, I like this. Like it's so twisted, but I like being submitted. So then I was just like, yo,
You're
what is this?
you're a submissive girl.
No, it's like messed up too. Like, ew, like I just got submitted and I like it. Like that's kind of messed up. Like kind of fucked up. So then I told the
Actually,
instructor, I was like, oh, like, and they're like, oh, you feel that? Like, can you feel your arteries like stopping, like the blood not rushing to your head type thing? Like you're losing
can
the
you
blood.
see your life leaving your body?
Like literally. And like so I was like, yeah. And they're like, that's how it should feel like when you submit someone else. And I'm like, oh shit, like I know what it feels like when I do that to the other person. So like it was so twisted. And they're like, see, what you felt there was the jujitsu bug. Now you're gonna come back over and over again just so that you can get that feeling again. I'm like, that's so true. And then I went to a few more classes, no problem. Like I wasn't like picky or anything, going back to the class and like rolling with other people and other guys. Like some of my guys were like way older. And then but then freaking COVID hit. And then that's the end of it. And I'm just like, okay, great. So that was my little taste of jujitsu. So I'm like not even hardly a white belt, but it was so fun. Like, yeah, I want to learn more.